Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. One second, my banners are not pulling up. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, Penn.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone in the chat. Good morning, Sim. Good morning, Stuart. Give us time for a few more people to make it in here. Hopefully, you've had a good week, and hopefully, you're having a wonderful Friday so far. So far, it looks to be a beautiful day here where I am. I don't know how warm it is, but it looks pretty nice out the door.
Yeah, it's getting to that slowly but surely nice weather here.
I know after one day of snowing all day, which was crazy. I had one day of nonstop snow. Like I was like, is it December or is it April?
Hmm.
Because it snowed that bad that day.
Well, Sam said he's party up very shortly. Hmm.
Okay, party up very shortly. Okay, I see you, Sim. Good morning, beloved. How
So,
are you this morning? Good morning, Southern Tech Girl. You like that intro? Thank you, Southern Tech Girl. Shout out to
yeah,
Tech Review
yeah,
for the
that is a
intro.
nice intro. Yeah, shout out
Yes,
to Tech.
yes, Tech Review did that intro. And shout out to him and all his hard work. You know, he's not able to be on as much as he'd like to because work. He works an awful lot, but we do appreciate Tech Review. So, and he still is on the team. He's still around and everything. He's just not allowed to do as much able to do as much in the forefront because he does work a lot and stuff. And we appreciate when he's able to come on, when he's able to upload a video, or he's able to come to a show. It's very much appreciated. Tech Review is and if you haven't subscribed to him, you should go over there and subscribe to him because he has great videos, great content out there. And it's Tech Review 919. I'm not sure. I
I
don't think
got it.
you'll be able to type it in the chat because I know yesterday,
Hmm.
every time when I was over at Rojas and them show, every time I typed something in the chat, it got rejected by Google. And I seen on other people's platforms that wasn't even in our genre, the same thing was happening to them all over YouTube. So I guess it's a new policy that YouTube has changed. But oh yeah, YouTube. I forgot. They will let you keep the YouTube, but nothing else. I don't
Hmm.
think. Yeah, the YouTube works, I think, only.
Okay, good. Okay.
So yeah, so make sure, which I forgot to do today, but I'll put it in the description. Any of the social medias and stuff like that, you'll have to check the description, or I have to read it in the comments because if they let you keep it in the comments, because they definitely don't allow you to put it in the chat anymore for some reason.
Hmm.
And that started, like I said, I seen that by surprise yesterday when I was trying to post.
Yeah, Sam,
And
that's
it's
what I
so
was gonna do.
crazy. Yeah.
Give me.
Yeah, I tried, and it's so crazy because the day before I did it in Tanya's, another great content creator. I went over there and I was modding her chat with no problem. She an electrical MD, and I was putting all their information in the chat, and I had no problem. So I don't know.
I just posted a link, so let's see
Okay.
if it disappears or not.
Okay. Yeah, it's staying so far.
Hey, what's up, Asha and Clifford? How y'all doing? Good morning.
Let's see. Yeah, it's staying so far. So I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
But I seen it in other genres. This lady was trying to post the website on another video I was watching, and it kept disappearing. And she was like, "Well, you guys just pay attention." And she read it slow to them. Good morning, Miss Billy Lawrence. How are you this morning?
Hey, Miss
Happy
Billy.
Friday to you as well.
Oh wow, yeah, deleted by Google moderator.
Yeah,
Okay.
Google. Yeah. So yes, Google. And I don't understand why YouTube is doing that because maybe because you know what? Because they want under their advertising, baby. I don't know. So I have to read in your. I guess we have to check our emails and read what YouTube has changed. Because I'm pretty sure it's in a letter. We just haven't read it.
I ain't reading that.
I am, and I'll
What's
try to
up,
read it and
girl?
let you guys know Tuesday what's going on. I'll try to read it and let you guys know. I mean, not Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday. I'll try to let you guys know what's going on, or type it in one of our groups. And the information, like I said, when we do our videos, you'll just have to check it in the description or check it in the comments. You know, and I don't know if this is just well, it is by Google, so it does has nothing to do with StreamYard. So this is not StreamYard's fault and stuff. And I noticed I was watching the StreamYard Time Your Hall on Sunday, and they asked StreamYard a lot of questions that had nothing to do with them. And they're like, "This is not us. This is Google. You have to ask Google why is this? Why is that? Why is that?" You know, and stuff. And you know, if it's a Google thing, you need to contact Google on stuff that's Google. It's StreamYard thing, contact StreamYard on stuff that's StreamYard. You know. Yeah, stuff, but I know that sometimes people don't understand that some stuff in StreamYard has nothing to do with Google. And Google, remember, StreamYard is on Google's platform. So it's just like Google is allowed StreamYard to come to their house. So
Hmm.
StreamYard has, even though it's StreamYard, they have limitations too. They're only allowed to do what Google allows them to do.
True, true
because it's
that.
because they're guests in StreamYard's house, just like we're guests in StreamYard's house. I mean, not StreamYard's house. You know what I'm saying? In Google's house, just like we're guests in Google's house. And if that's something that Google don't want to happen, it's not going to happen. Like these comments get deleted when you post any type of social media. That's Google's doing, not StreamYard's doing. But I have a feeling Sunday at the town hall, some people gonna ask, why are their comments being deleted when they post social media?
Yeah,
I'm telling my viewers, it has nothing to do with StreamYard. This is not StreamYard's fault. This is an override from Google. Google owns YouTube. This is their house. They have a right to do whatever they want to. We're just guests here. So we act accordingly. When you go over somebody's house, you behave how you're supposed to in their house. If you can't follow by their rules, then it's time to leave. Cause I remember, how long ago was that? When they stopped letting you click on the person's picture to go to their YouTube channel.
oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think that was like about 6 months ago or so, probably. Where they had stopped all of a sudden, where you couldn't even post you couldn't even click on the person. Like for example, if I referred you to Carl and I was like, go to Carl if you want to know anything about the formula, or if you want to go to Carl to learn about how to fix things, if you want to know about any type of this, that, and the other. You could click on Carl's picture and it'll take you straight to his YouTube page and all his social medias. Now you can't click on his picture. You have to literally type Carl in. Unless Carl leaves a comment. Now, if Carl leaves a comment, you can click on Carl's picture and it'll take you to his YouTube page, as well as one second, my phone acts like I said. Well, I did say Google. I guess that's why my phone is trying to answer me. Yeah, it's Google story, absolutely. But if Carl leaves a comment and I want to go to his YouTube page, I can click on his picture in his comment, and it will take me to his YouTube page and the social media if I decide. You know what? I like what Carl said on that show. I hope he leaves a comment. And if he leaves a comment, I can click on his picture and go to his YouTube page and then follow him from there. So
Right.
yeah, but you just can't do it from the chat anymore, which is crazy. And by the way, good morning, Carl.
What's up, Carl?
So yeah, but to each his own with it, you know. But yeah, those are the rules.
Yeah.
We didn't set them. We just have to abide by them.
Hmm.
And we can't get up. You know, we only could get so upset with Google, but not completely. You know, like I said, because Google does allow us to use this platform. You know, Google doesn't charge us to use their platform. We're still in the country where we're able to have social media, where you can go and have the freedom of speech to have YouTube to go speak your mind or, well, speak your mind somewhat. But to go, if it's something you like, if you're into fixing stuff, if you're into streaming, if you're into cooking, you know, Google has allowed us to have that platform. So on a positive, that's a good thing about Google. You know, there's not too many platforms. You know, the other platforms that came along, they followed after Google, but Google was the first to allow you to do these things. You know, now Facebook allows you to do it, but you know. Disclaimer, don't click on me. I don't have YouTube. I know, Carl, I would just use YouTube for example.
Hmm. I mean, Meets is a part of platforms. I don't see why wouldn't it work.
I am mad. I don't think we do meets and posts here. LOL. But I'll try. So yes. But you know, as does Google, so does the other people. You know, every time one platform does one thing, other platforms soon follow. So we'll see what
Hmm.
goes. As they say, stay tuned. But yeah. But the little news, and then we'll go on to the main question that I tied up, which is what streaming devices? What is your favorite? What's your favorite streaming device, and does it matter? Okay, Disney Plus oust Netflix from Nielsen's top number one spot with the Falcon Winter Soldier. So now Disney Plus has beaten Netflix for the number one spot in
Hmm.
Nielsen ratings. So what do you think about that? Morning, boss dog.
What's up, boss dog? Hey, competition. I mean, what can you say? They got a
Hmm.
good product. It stands alone, and the numbers speak for itself. So
Yeah,
props to them.
yeah, exactly. I've heard nothing but good stuff about that show from people who's actually watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier too. So, um, yeah, it sounds like it's a pretty good show. I've never watched it, but from what I hear everybody say, it sounds like it's pretty good for those who have watched it. I mean, Disney said they were coming at your heels. You know, we're not playing Netflix, and they're letting you know we're not. You're not the only people in town. And if you don't know
Right.
Disney as Disney Plus at Rob, you know it. Good morning, Asha. How are you? What's the answer to this morning's question? We're gonna get to it in a
Oh
very
yeah.
few, Asha.
Hey
So give
yeah.
you time to think about what's about this morning's question. What's your streaming device, and does it matter to you? Um, okay, MeTV's month of Mayberry features they have future episodes from the Andy Griffith Show. So if you're a MeTV fan, I guess they got added They added this show called Months of Marbury. I mean of Mayberry, Months of Mayberry. So I guess it's like a spinoff kind of the Andy Griffith Show, but it still has everything from the Andy Griffith Show. And this is going to be from the Andy Griffith Show, and it will come out. It'll be out May the 28th, and it made for TV reunion mystery airing at 8 p.m. So if you like me TV, if you like stuff like that, then make sure you tune in May the 28th and check out this movie. Which is going to be interesting is how they was this a movie that was made back in the day, because I know half just most of the cast is not here anymore, so
Hmm.
maybe they're revising the movie, you know, because most of the stars are no longer with us anymore. So we'll see.
Yeah. See how it turns out.
Hmm. It'll be interesting, for those who are um, fans of the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. Also, How I Met Your Father. Wow. I guess it's going to be a spinoff from How I Met Your Mother, or an upcoming series from How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Father series will be starting Hillary Duff. It's going to be heading to Hulu. And there's a popular series. It comes from the comedy of the popular series of How I Met Your Mother, which is also coming to Hulu. And they'll have 10 straight episodes from this series. Let me see. Trying to see when it said it'll be airing. Let's see, it'll be coming to Hulu. But it's gonna be starting Hillary Death. And it's gonna be talk about navigating relationships, dating, apps, and showing her close friends, and it's gonna be out in New York City. And it doesn't say what date it airs, but it's coming soon. But anyway, it's How I Met Your Father. So be interesting to find out if anyone's interested in watching that. I don't know if anybody really was into How I Met Your Mother when it was out. Uh, Disney Plus, I mean, sorry, Discovery Plus launches a premium nature programming in honor of Earth Day. So, in honor of Earth Day, they're going to launch a premium nature programming. Discovery Plus announces a launch of its newest collection of a mercenary compilation of premium exclusive long-term nature originals to honor Earth Day. The collection includes Sunrise Earth, North America. It's a 30-minute show, a show of Relax to the Planet. And it'll be several show on waterfalls, but it's several shows that's coming out for in honor of Earth Day. This is going to be available in Discovery Plus. Sling TV expands its low-cast immigration with Android TV and mobile Android. So they're going to be adding, starting in February, which this is just came out. Okay, just published the day before yesterday. Sling has updated its subscribers to Air TV Mini to see local channel guide. You can get these are some of the channels that you can get. Your local channels that you can receive with Sling is Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, Indianapolis, Los Angeles. uh, Miami, Minneapolis, New York, Orlando, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Portland, Puerto Rico, Rapid City, Sacramento, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, um, Sioux Falls, Tampa Bay, Washington, D.C., and West Palm Beach. So they expanded to quite a few cities for those of you who get sling.
Turn back.
Okay. And all this news will be available in the MS7 Telegram group. Um,
Too bad we can't post the link no more.
yes, and I will after this show. I forgot to do it this morning, but after the show, we'll put it in the I will put it in the description as well as post it if I can. Post at least the telegram in the comments because, like I said, you have to post it now in the comments or in the description. Yeah, Disney Plus is one of the best apps, Stuart. I would agree. It is a pretty good. I mean, my daughter loves it. She definitely gives us his money's worth. She watches it enough when she's not looking at YouTube. So that's her other go-to is that Disney Plus. So and there's plenty of shows, especially if you have a child. To me, it's worth it. I know for my daughter and my nieces and nephews, they love Disney Plus. So it's really a great for them. Um, okay, the first quarter of 2021 adds 3 million paid subscribers to Netflix, and it brings a total of $208 million gold subscribers with revenue. And this is Netflix. Netflix nearby confirms the majority of releases have been scheduled for the second half of 2021 for movies like Money Heist 2, The Witcher season 2. Both of these are season 2, sorry. Cobra Kai season 4, Escape from Spiderhead, Red Notice, Sex Education season 3, Your season 3, Don't Look Up, in the Kissing Booth.
Hmm.
hmm And Mainstream has officially hit official teaser is available. It's a new movie. It's independent film, and it's called Mainstream. Actually, and also though, for those of you who don't know, Mortal Kombat is coming out today.
Gotta get the 4K.
And I don't know how many of you are ready to check that out, Mortal Kombat. So that's pretty interesting. And then Judas and the Black Messiah had just got released on Blu-ray and DVD. I mean, not DVD, but Blu-ray. So if you haven't seen the seen Judas and the Black Messiah, then you can very see it very clearly now because it's available now on Blu-ray. Trigger Point is a web. It has got released. It's called Trigger Point. The Little Things had just got released on Blu-ray as well. Also, so this movie with Anthony Hopkins is called Virtuoso. The Virtuoso. That movie has just been released on Blu-ray. Let's see. Go back. through. We woke up. Is a movie that just came up. I mean, sorry, we broke up. As a movie that just got released. 12-hour shift. 12-hour shift. No, that was sorry. That was released last year. I looked at it wrong. Looks interesting though. That movie 12-hour shift. It does have the and these
Oh
movies
yeah,
are in MS7, and you can look at the trailer as well. And shout out to Sim. He posted those. So shout out to Sim.
yeah. Some be posting a lot of stuff.
He really does. He helps keep us up with a lot of the latest things. So shout out to him on that because he keeps us a lot of stuff updated. Help us keep a lot of stuff updated as well. Let me see. 1 second. Netflix approach a curb in password sharing and won't be aggressive. Okay, it says Netflix approach to curb password sharing won't be too aggressive. So what they're trying to say is, back in March, we reported that Netflix was testing a way to crack down on password sharing by sending out verification codes to its owners and devices. And it said, let me see. It says 78% of cord cutters share passwords when streaming this video service. So 54%, they say 54% of the people say they are most likely to cut Netflix service if they have to share this service. I mean, if they can no longer share the password. A Netflix CEO, Reed Hastings, assured subscribers Q&A during Tuesday's Q&A, he won't be any extreme measures taken to prevent sharing with your account with others. They said they test many things and will never rule out something that feels like they're turning the screws in people who enjoy their service. So, what do you think about that?
I mean, at the end of
Oh,
the day,
I'm sorry. Let me say this real quick. Netflix subscribers have slowed in growth since this announcement has been made. As far as the announcement of them, not being able to share the passwords. Okay, I'm sorry. What do you think about this?
okay. So at the end of the day, it comes down to being able to use the service as you want to use it, but also um, cut the amount of like resources. So the password sharing, right, is
Hmm.
good because you get people on a family plan. It stops everybody from paying individually, where you can just share the resource. So it keeps it more family oriented because not everybody have the funds, to get their own subscriptions. That's why the password sharing. That's one of the benefits of password sharing because if somebody doesn't want to pay for it or they just can't afford it, they can still support somewhat the developer um, by allowing others to stream. But it's a good thing at the end of the day. I mean, it's legal, and people just want to, at the end of the day, just share the streaming service with their family so that they can watch the content as well and get the content out there. And you never know. They can tell somebody else, and then they can sign up for their own, and that's how it keeps generating the revenue through word of mouth, through other people seeing the benefit of the service. It got some positives to it. So
Hmm. Yeah. I think he pulled back on that because he's seen a lot of people just leaving Netflix. They're like, oh no, if I can't share this with my children, with my parents, with my uncle, with my cousin, then there's no sense of what's the incentive of me keeping Netflix when on Disney you can share it with six or more people. Or on Hulu, you can share it with so many people. On all these other streaming services, they have a lot of people you can share it on, and then you're going to cut down me sharing it. You know, it doesn't matter about the if you do have good content. I mean, they do have great content out there, but there's so many little companies like Discovery Plus, you know, all these other HBO and all these other companies is coming out with their own streaming service. Do they really need Netflix? So, um, yeah, there's something to think about. HBO Max also reaches 44.2 million subscribers. So, there's a lot of people out there watching HBO Max
Hmm.
for those who are into HBO Max.
Yeah, I got HBO Max a while back.
And you liked it?
Sure. I like the titles that it grabs.
I don't know. HBO, it seemed like they didn't shut up with the same thing over and over again when I did have cable. So I just, um, Sling also launches DraftKings channel for sports betting. So if you're into sports betting, then Sling launches DraftKings. So let me see. Okay, here go. Also in other news, Meets latest changes will make your meetings more productive and more obnoxious. Wow. Wow, I don't think I want a more obnoxious meeting, but maybe more productive.
Yeah.
All powered. So you can have a all powered automatic camera cropping. Was really excited for it, and also helps the coworkers set video backgrounds. So yeah, so they're doing a lot. Study doing changes to your Google Meets, which is good because, like I say, a lot of schools and stuff do use Google Meets. A lot of people in um, social media in general uses Google Meets to meet up or whatever. So
Yeah, Google Meets is an excellent tool.
mhm. So yeah. So their study slowly expanding on different things. Let me see, which is good for those who uses Google Meets.
Yeah, it's another option.
Also, Discord just ended its $10 billion sales. I'm at plus sale talk with Microsoft. Um, the gaming focused communication platform will still be interested in public offering sometime later. So I guess they just came to a pause for now because I guess they were going to sell to Microsoft, and I guess maybe they couldn't come to an agreement. Good morning, J Mac.
Hey, morning, J Mike.
That's what it sounds like to me. Let me see. People were quickly worried that the film would be out.
Hey, I know Discord primarily focus on gaming, but man, it's a whole
Could you tell us a little more about Discord for those who may not know about Discord?
a Discord. So the way I use Discord is still within the streaming slash cord cutting community, but Sharon is right. It is focused more so on gaming, but it's another application that you can use to where you can start up your own private chat groups and all that. It's similar to Telegram, where you can chat, you can share information, share links, you can voice chat inside of it. Um, and it's a bit more, in my opinion, professional looking when it comes to setting up the server rooms because you can customize it to your liking. It's more options when it comes to Discord, but just think of it as a all-in-one voice chatting chat room. It's an all-in-one application. But Discord is great. I suggest you look into it, and it's some great information on Discord. I can't say it on YouTube, but you have to do your research on that, or email me, and I can point you guys to the right direction in terms of what you want to do with it.
And there's a lot of groups that also use this Discord in the streaming community. They like Discord in general, like Penn said,
Hmm.
because it's very friendly on a lot of things. So
What's up,
yeah,
Sam?
definitely um, check it out. Good morning, Tim, brother Tim. How are you this morning? So that's just another great platform. Like you said, they got Telegram, they got Discord. What's the other one we talked about? The one that maybe
What?
they figured out how to hide your phone number.
So I don't even use. I forgot that one. I deleted it.
Hmm. Okay. We're gonna let me see. We're gonna soon get into the main topic.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Like, what's
Because I have to go into my news real quick.
man? Hey,
Okay,
look.
let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
Okay.
no,
Oh, listen. What? Okay then. So since
I'm
you're ready,
waiting for
since
you.
you're ready. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
waiting for you.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, what is your favorite streaming device? And does it matter?
Okay. And this be multiple devices because
It can be. It can
because
be.
it's a lot of moving parts of my setup.
That's like asking what's your favorite TV show or what's your favorite movie. So
Okay, so for me, my device combo is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be the client, which is a computer PC, but for streaming, just for pure streaming. We mentioned this last year, but that Dynalink is a killer for the price point. I use a Dynalink on my computer for testing out apps and just getting all the course out the way. But the main device that's on my TV is a 2019 NVIDIA Shield Pro. Just got it, one and done. Don't have to worry about nothing. Get the updates, just works. But I have multiple devices. I am a fan of other Fire Sticks in certain situations. but those would be my favorite devices because I can fully control the aspect of my network streaming, and those are on existing hardware. I don't have to go out and buy additional hardware to do what I need to do. So PC and mainly Shield for the combination for me.
With the down link is Honorable Mitchell.
Hey, Don League in the mix. Don League in the mix.
Well, and those of you in the chat, you can also type in what's your favorite streaming device or what are your favorite streaming devices, and it doesn't matter, what streaming device you choose. You can choose any streaming device. I don't care if you have the first generation Chromecast where you have to use your phone and cache your things, cache your shows to your TV and stuff. If that's what you like for your home, that's what you like for your home. So you know, whatever you like.
I'm curious.
Um,
What's your? Because you got more devices than me, or than than most people. What's your favorite device?
okay, before I answer that, I should ask, what remote do you use with your main device? Then,
Q9 mini keyboard.
okay. Um, okay. Well, mine, uh, my devices are, and I'm surprised I'm starting to like this device more. Well, I'm not surprised I'm starting to like it more, but my devices are because I put it back on there. My formula. I like the formula. I like the I like my cube, which I'm easing away from the cube, surprisingly. And I like my Chromecast. I got where I was just using the Chromecast and I was like, gosh, I need to move this Chromecast to something else. So I can move on to something else. But I've gotten so used to using that Chromecast. So the main remote I use is the remotes that go with them. But when I don't use that remote, I use my Q9 or my Super Baton.
Hmm.
So I'm at Q16. I'm sorry, the Q16 or the R16. Let me see. But yeah, but I'm starting to those are my main devices, but mainly um and parse the formulas. Right now, Formula 16. Like I said, the Chromecast and then my Cube. Yeah, the second one. Yeah, the second one, the newest one. I don't use the first generation. I never owned the first generation Cube anyway. Good morning, retro gaming.
What's up, retro?
Mhm. I use the second generation, and I got two 4K Fire Sticks. Okay. Yes. So those are my main ones, and of course, with the Fire devices, I use the remote to go with it. With my, for the most part, with my Chromecast, I use the one with the Chromecast, and I'm like I said, I'm getting more and more comfortable with the Chromecast, and of course, my formula definitely. But I like what I like about the I like everything about the formula. The thing I do like about the Chromecast is the most portable of the three devices. I mean, all of them are very portable. All of them are very portable. I could take everywhere, and stuff. And I don't use my Shield as much. My daughter uses the Shield more than I do, and she usually mainly go for gaming.
Hey,
Let me
morning, Miss
see.
Mel.
Good morning, Miss Nell. How are you? Miss Billy says my main go-to is the 2019 Shield and the second generation Cube and a Formula Z8 to travel with. Believe it or not, my meat stick is reliable and it's good. Yeah, I had a meat stick a while ago, but I haven't used it in so long. Well, actually, I ended up giving it away. Um, but yeah, Simi says,
Wait, Sharon. Before we get to Simi, let's discuss what Miss B Love mentioned about Firefox ending support for Fire TV. I never used Firefox on the Fire TV platform before, but
"Oh wow, I didn't know that because that's the main one I use." So, Firefox is the main browser I use because I like it better than the other one. But I would have to change my browser over.
yeah,
But I don't really do that. I don't really search the internet like that on my Fire devices anyway, because I know I just set up I just set up a couple of Echo shows, and I use Fire TV. I mean, Firefox is the main one I always choose every time. And,
Hmm.
but I guess they just want to focus on their browser. They don't want no competition.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
about like how we were talking about the other day about them rows, how it's tiny, and all you can see is mainly their advertising because they just want you to focus on their stuff. So now it's harder and harder for you to really see your little favorites, what you want. So yeah.
oh, and
What
J
if,
Mac.
okay,
Yeah,
right before his, let me read what Simi said because I don't want to skip over what anybody else has posted real quick. Simi says I use my Shield most and then the Fire Stick 4K in my living room. Okay, and then J Max says Nvidia Shield Chromecast second generation and Dynalink also. Yeah, the Dynalink is really nice, really
yes,
nice.
and and um and it was nice before the update.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna put that out there. It was nice before the update. You had it and you used it. That diamond link moved before the update. Now the update touched on some things, but it, it was a beast out the box.
Hmm. Yeah, them Dynalinks are really nice. So when they go on sale again, I'll probably get another one, a couple of them, especially some people who want to maybe move over to.
Oh,
I
to
think
Val,
everybody is
thank you.
so. Yeah, thank you. Oh
He,
yeah, you
he
talk about your
mentioned
thing, your video.
no. I'm looking at what he talked about. He said he got a JBL soundbar link. I see got a Vizio soundbar to that 5.1 surround sound hooked up just to start off, and man, that
Hmm.
thing sounds amazing.
Hmm. Yeah. Good morning, Brooklyn. How are you this morning? And you guys, Brooklyn is another great content creator. Does a show on Tuesdays when he feels like it because this is YouTube and we do stuff when we feel like it. If we feel like coming on, we come on. If we don't, we don't. And stuff.
Yeah,
Great show Tuesday. And stuff. And look forward to whenever you decide to do another one when you feel like it, Brooklyn.
yeah. I mean, this YouTube.
Right. But yeah. I mean, I had to go take notes on some of that stuff you said. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you did a show on that. I forgot you did a show on this. So yeah, I was like, dang, and that's all of them. Everybody can learn from everybody. I don't care who you are. There's no this above that person or anything like that. This is YouTube. YouTube is your own platform. You do like you want to on your own platform. That's why it's called YouTube.
Right, right. And then from the show from this past Tuesday, I just like that a big part of Brooklyn's show was showcasing what you can do with cheaper devices. The same thing you can do with the more expensive devices. It just showed you that if you want to get to point A to point B, some of you already have the existing hardware. You just probably forgot over the years. Or you can put an app on there and you can turn that cheap Android box and do the same thing that the premium box does, the more expensive one. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's about options. I mean, isn't that what they call it?
Yep, it's
But
about
yeah,
choices, and that's why I ask also on here: does it matter to you? Does it matter to you about the streaming boxes? It does. At the end of the day, it's what you can afford to do. It's the affordability of your home. If you can afford the high end boxes, what we do as content creators or YouTubers or whichever one you want to call it, because to me, at the end of the day, YouTube decides who you are, not us. To me, um,
what's up,
at
DJ
the end of
Blue?
the day, it's up to you. Um, you know, which it's just we're just suggestions. For example, Walmart may suggest that you buy such and such, but do you have to buy it from Walmart? No, you may find a better deal at Kmart, so you're going to go get it at Kmart. So when we tell you about devices and stuff, of course we would love for you to come and would love for you to try the device because we like it, but it may not be a fit for you. And if it's not fit for you and you don't like it, it's okay. It's okay because it's your money. I can't tell you how to spend your money. You can't tell me how to spend my money. To each his own
Yeah.
and stuff. Whatever device you choose to rock with, that's what your device you choose to rock with because that fits you and your family. And you know another thing too, if you decide to get a high end device, I personally would discuss it with my family. If you have a mate or somebody else is involved or whatever in it, and say, hey, I've thought about this device, researched this device. I think this device is great from what I've seen. You think we should try it? Save your receipt, and if it's not a fit for you, return it. If it is a fit for you, keep it. I don't care if it's from the Chromecast that you shoot the device to your TV, to the Roku, to the Formula, to Nvidia Shield, whatever device it is. Pick the device that fits you and your family. That's going to make you and your family happy. That if it don't matter, I could get the best device out there, but if nobody in my family is watching it, like for example, I told you I got the Nvidia Shield. I have a couple of Nvidia Shields, but my daughter, who's 8 years old, the only time it really gets played, messed with, is when my daughter decides she wants to play the game. And that's usually sometimes on the weekend. Other than that, the NVIDIA Shield just sits there. It's the most expensive device of all my devices, and I do like to love the NVIDIA Shield like everybody else, but it gets the less use of all the devices in my household. Not because I like it any less, it just doesn't get used as much. It gets used more for gaming for my daughter than gets used for streaming. Not saying that it's a lesser device or better device or anything like that, but it's just what's the preference for you and your household. It's all about, as Brooklyn says, it's all about options and it's all about what you like, what you love and stuff. So when somebody tells you about something and they say, hey, this is the best thing since apple pie, even down to me, if I tell you, I'm telling you about my experience and what I liked and stuff. Of course, I would like for you to get it, but if it's not for you, then don't get it. But if it's for you, try it. I'm just giving you a suggestion to try it out. Like Stuart says, he likes his Roku soundbar. It works fine for him. And it doesn't matter if it's a Roku, a TLC, a on brand from Walmart. If that works and that sounds great every time Stuart turns it on when he goes to his house and his family's enjoying it, then that's the device that he needs for his household. Because it's all about, at the end of the day, about options and stuff.
Yeah.
It's about options and about what you like at the end of the day. It's not about what I like, what Penn likes, what the next person likes. It's about what fits you. You always can try it, and you can always save that receipt if doesn't work out for you, and take it back and exchange it for what you like. I mean, for the longest, I just used when all these great devices was coming out. I was so stuck on the second generation Fire TV box, that box that you could put the SD card in there. And I like that. Even the other Fire Sticks was coming out, and this device, I was like, I just love this. I just love this. I don't care what anybody else get. This is my go-to device. Then I finally broke down, and even though I had the Fire Stick, I broke down and got the Cube. Then I was like, oh, I'm on my Cube. Even though I like these other devices, I'll check it out, and I'll go right back to my Cube. I go right back to my Cube. So
Yeah. And even with me, I started off with the Roku, then to the Fire Stick 4K, then the T95 box. Then I was just trying out. I was trying out different things, but what I was noticing is that I didn't want to get to the point where I just had like a plethora of devices. I just wanted to get to the point where I could just sit on something, still get updates, but I don't have to configure it as much. And that's when I arrived with the Shield. Now, yes, do I have the option to do gaming on it, even though I game on my computer? Yes, I do. But it was something that I had to pull the trigger on because I was getting a lot of like quirks, and I wasn't satisfied with my previous device. It will always be some type of slowdown, lag. I would do the resetting, clear the cache. It would happen too frequently. And I just got to the point where, hey, I want to spend some money on something. Well, let me get a known premium product. I bought their product before. So I have the graphics card. And let me just stick with NVIDIA.
Mhm.
One device to my TV, nothing else.
Mhm.
That's it.
Mhm. And a lot of times these devices are just like phones. For example, I love Samsung, but I have had I mean, I've had an LG, but before I got an LG, I wouldn't study giving LG a chance. Why give LG a chance? I love my Samsung, and I don't think LG could be as good as Samsung. You know, I'm just using. But if I don't give LG a chance, how could I know the things I could do with an LG if I don't give it a chance? So sometimes with these devices, we're into our Fire Sticks or into whatever our one device is, and nothing else will matter. Sometimes maybe you should try the other devices to see if you like it. Like I said, just try it, but save that receipt. And if it's not the device for you, return it. There's nothing wrong. I'm sure the store is going to take it back and then get the device that's best for you and your family. Like I said, if it's not used, it's collecting dust and it's like a waste of money. Like I said, I like my different devices for different reasons. Like I said, I finally broke down and got into the Chromecast, and I actually liked some of the things on the Chromecast. I would have never thought about breaking down. I mean, I did get the Chromecast initially, and I was like, yeah, I just go through. I just wanted to originally I wanted the Chromecast because I wanted to compare it to the old Chromecast and see, well, what's so much better about this new Chromecast. And I was like, yeah, at first when I got it, but then I really just kept using it and stuff, and I really liked it the more I used it, you know. And then the formula, I before, truthfully speaking, before I won that Chromecast from Giorgio, I mean not Chromium, I'm sorry, the formula from Giorgio, it never crossed my mind about a formula. I would hear people speak about it, but I was like, I'm not getting the formula. I don't know. Other people can enjoy it, whatever. But when I won that formula from Giorgio and actually used it, I liked it. I got into it and I actually started liking the formulas. And I was like, wow, this is a great device, you know. But I was into my Amazon products, you know. So just a matter of choice and a matter of what you like.
Yeah.
It's a matter of what you like and what your pockets can afford. Don't ever, if it's cutting into your bills, it's cutting into your daily living, it's cutting into what's keeping you relaxed. Don't go broke trying to get anything that we suggest. Any of us. Talk with your family, figure out your budget and stuff, and then go from there.
Right. Because um, most people already have the hardware already.
Mhm.
So just when you're out doing research and you're trying to find a new device, think about what you already have and what you're trying to accomplish. Like, just why do you want that new device? Do you just want a backup to a backup? Okay. What are you going to do with that new device?
Mhm.
And
Correct.
yes, a rich little poor boy.
I
The
was about to click on
Dynalink,
that.
yup, the Dynalink is still a capable. Listen, a good device for resale. Yes. When it first came out, the team was talking about how it was good for reselling and just overall hookup and streaming. Still
Mhm.
to this day, that it's a solid device, but it was a solid device before the update. And the reason why I'm harping on that because it was individuals that saw the update and jumped on it. But if you actually seen the device and played with it before the update, you would know that it worked.
I mean, and if you want to, if your budget and you want to break into a device and you got a family member or friend or something, and you want to move away from the Fire Stick or the Amazon products and stuff, and you want to move them over to Android, I would say the Dynalink is a great start and stuff. Just start with the Dynalink, and then maybe move them to the Formula or the Nvidia Shield or whatever Android box. They don't even But I would say the reason why I would say the Dynalink probably first because it's one of the cheapest boxes. But it works great, but it's very solid. You know, Stewart said the Dynalink didn't work for him, and it's not going to work for everybody, and it's okay, Stewart. What works for one person don't work for the other, and that's why you have an option, to take it back and get the devices that work for you. Because everybody isn't gonna rock with every device that you mention, because it's not for everybody. That's why I said when we mention stuff and everything, try it out. And if it's for you, keep it. If it's not, then then move on to the next device.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not working how you want to get it to work, then you just got to move on.
Right, right. Because everything is not going to be. For example, I remember at first in the very very beginning when we were talking about Plex, I was like, Plex is a little bit overwhelming. I don't know if I really want to do Plex. It's just so much. You have to do this and do that and do the other. But then when I got into Plex, it was easier than I thought. You know. But Plex, even to this day, Plex isn't for everybody.
Now let me ask you, because I'm curious about because I've have heard people saying that it's sort of hard to set up. What would when you were first starting out, what seemed daunting about Plex? I'm curious, and
Uh,
I only ask that because the way it's set up, you don't have to make the individual folders. It does it on its own on the server once you add content to it. So I'm just wondering what was so daunting about it.
well, I didn't know that. So originally, I made my own, categories or whatever, and I think what was daunting about it at first was it wasn't so much finding the stuff, but it was so much getting ready to transfer it. I think. Oh, it's been so long ago. It was making sure. Well, my thing I had the hardest time was making sure everything went into its right category. It kept jamming up together into one category, and I kept getting frustrated with that originally. Say for example, before I had a million categories, you remember that. But everything would keep going to that one category or doubling and stuff, like the titles, like maybe I have three beach bodies for the same show where I just wanted one beach body episode, so it's a lot of that stuff got to be aggravating originally in the beginning.
Okay, so it was stuff on the server side, like actually in the app, that was frustrating. Not so much, getting the content organized before you put it up there, right?
For me,
Okay, okay,
he said the hardest thing, Brooklyn said the hardest thing for him was getting the content.
yeah. Well,
What reason
mm,
why it wasn't so hard for me with getting the content because you remember Ron used to have a channel, and I used to find out his channel literally and stuff, and that's how I really got into how to get my content and everything, following him and stuff. So once I was following Ron Orris, it became easy for me getting my content. He said at first. He said,
yeah, yeah. With the tools that
not
Ron
for
was teaching
everyone.
you.
I purchased the box yesterday and I
Mhm.
didn't like it, so he sent it back. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Every box isn't for everybody. Everything is gonna be for everybody. It's all trial and error. Everything we do is trial and error. You know. How are you this morning, Blammo?
What's up, Lamo?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
Doing
great.
good.
I know your daily drive. What is your favorite streaming device? It doesn't matter to you and your household.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh, my computer.
your computer. Yeah,
Hey, yeah.
and that's what you stream your stuff on because every household is different. Good morning, Santos.
Yep.
For those of you just joining, could you type in what may be your favorite streaming device? You know, and some people feel like they don't need Plex. I remember before I even had Plex, I used to always back up. You know this already. I used to back up a lot of my content on flash drives. That's another reason why it wasn't so hard for me to do the hunt because I was already doing that. I was backing them up on flash drives or hard drives anyway for people who did not have,
You're
for,
right.
for older family members who did not have, who could not afford cable, but they wanted to be able to watch their movies and TV shows and stuff. So
I mean, I will put stuff on. I mean, I will put stuff on flash drives, plug it up to the TV, play stuff completely offline, and just deal with the Windows Explorer interface. I mean, before Plex, I was getting content just about the same. It was different back then. It wasn't streamlined as it is now. But yeah, but heck, I think with Plex, I think how I was doing it back then, and when I first got into Plex, Plex was a whole lot easier for me at least, and getting the content wasn't hard at all because I was already doing it.
hmm
It wasn't like I didn't know what sources to go to or how to
hmm
organize it because by the time I got into it, all the software was already available. It just came down to which software did you want to use. Like there's file renaming software. I know that FileBot is now a paid product, but there's free software out there that can rename your files. You just
hmm
gotta do the research.
I've been using FileBot off and on for years. FileBot, FileZilla as well.
Yeah.
Good morning, Maurice. How are you this morning? So yeah, at the end of the day, comes down to what you like. What's great for your household. Like I said, and for those of you who missed, I said my go-to device is device that I like. It could be more than one. My devices was my Formula CC. I like all the formulas though, because I've tried them all and I like them all. But right now, at the moment, I'm using Formula CC, the Chromecast, and the try to ease away from my cube. I did use the Superbox for a couple of days, but I think I'm gonna but mainly my Chromecast and the Formula CC.
Yeah, that beat. Yeah,
Thank you.
hey, I listened to that beat link, Brooklyn. Yeah, that's a nice that's a nice device for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is really nice and stuff, especially having it as your on your Plex servers or your Plex storage and stuff on it. It's really nice.
Mm.
Let's see. Murray says his favorite streaming device is my favorite streaming device. I would like to go with the Amazon Fire Stick 4K. It's user friendly and has good customer support with their products. Yep, yep. I mean, like I said, I love my cube. Um, but the only reason why, not because I don't like my cube, is why I'm easing from it. I love my cube. I'm addicted to my cube. That's why I'm trying to ease from it. Because I'll go right back to that cube because I just love it. I was before it was my the second generation box, and I have used Fire Sticks. And my daughter, right now, she did have the Fire Stick Lite in her room. Now she has the Fire Stick 4K in her room, and she won't take any other device. I had the TiVo in her room for a little bit, but she kept crying, "I need my Fire Stick. I need my Fire Stick." She knows that Fire Stick like the back of her hand.
Hmm.
She knows how. She even down to the point where if I take something off, she knows how to go and add it back. Oh my gosh! If it comes from Amazon,
Hey, what's up, Redliner? How you doing?
And she's the one who told me about the other profiles when they first got profiles. She's always studying stuff like that. Oh, did you know the Fire Stick can do this now? Did you know such and such? I mean, them children, they're very into technology. That's all they know is technology. So they're really into it. All my crashes. Okay. I'll buy the B link. Yeah, try that. Good morning, Red Lantern. You have a wonderful, safe weekend too.
Wait, I mean, but which V link you talking about though? Like the one Brooklyn mentioned? I know there's different product lines. Just curious.
Yeah. Which one? It's pretty interesting to know. There, and there's so many, just like streaming services. There's so many devices that's coming out, or devices that's updating and different things like that. That they're
Yeah.
everything is not a one fits all situation anyway.
Yeah,
Let me see.
it's just a whole lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was testing out because I did another mount and then I was seeing I did a mount with a Ray Drive and then I was streaming with VLC and heck you gotta hook up your computer to your TV, play everything through your network right there.
Mm-hmm.
No other device, just play right through your network.
Mm-hmm. Also, this is another question that just came across here. It says, as the Chromecast, the ones without the Google TV, are they still worth buying?
I wouldn't know. I never had Chromecast.
You never had one? I have two of them.
No,
Yeah, they're in the box right now. I think that they are worth to me. I mean, well, the only way I would buy a Chromecast now, the ones without the Google TV, the ones that they're talking about, the ones that you have to cast everything from your phone, is if you had a small child or if you had a child and you didn't want them to be able to play everything in their room and you wanted more control and stuff. I think that would be a great device for them. You know, or if you was over somebody's house and you just wanted to show them stuff that you can stream and stuff and you wanted to bring your Chromecast and I don't know if you had an extra one you wanted to show them a starter device. I don't know. Because the Chromecast, everything you do have to cast from your phone. You can't and they're showing the Chromecast Ultra here. This is the last one they made before the newest Chromecast is out now. So those of you I want to know, do you think it's worth buying the one that you have to cast from your phone? It says this is still worth buying. With the Fire TV Stick 4K, you can expand the memory, even connect an external hard drive to it with a dongle or USB to use for Plex server as well. Yep, yep. So that's another I mean, a lot of these devices, there's ways that you can do that. Even with the Chromecast, you can do that. You can extend it to add more memory. The new Chromecast I'm talking about. So yeah. So this and you say you never have you ever had the other Chromecast, Lamo? Hello? It just
I'll be
got
back.
quiet. Oh, okay. So yes, like I said, yeah, that's good when you could expand it and add different storage to things. Like I said, the formulas you can add extra storage to. There's like Maurice says here, if you use a dongle and a USB, you can expand it, to add more storage and to be able to have more things on there. Let me see. Give me a second. How many of you are going to are planning on watching the new Mortal Kombat this weekend while I'm pulling this other thing up and waiting for it to pull up? And do you think that the new Mortal Kombat is going to be pretty good? Mortal Kombat 2, that is. Okay, everybody is saying me, me, me. Yeah, we're gonna. I plan on checking it out as well. Because I like the original Mortal Kombat. Okay, so interested to see what Mortal Kombat 2 has available. Um, Also, it says Amazon Prime Day already is starting to have deals on laptops. So I'm gonna say this is a pre-Prime Day sale. Um, it's gonna start Monday, July the 12th, on some of their deals for Amazon Prime Day for some of their laptops. So if you don't have, for those of you around that time, that's when I would get. If you don't have Amazon Prime, I would try the 30-day trial so you can take advantage of some of these Amazon Prime Day deals. But right now they'll be having deals on their laptops starting July the 12th. Like for example, they'll have let me see, super cheap Novo Idea Pad. It'll be available for just $252 on Amazon Prime. Around July the 12th. Also, they'll have an HP 14-inch laptop for $399. Trying to see what the regular price is on it. They're just taking $40 off, so maybe we could wait for it to be cheaper. I'll post it in our MS7 Telegram group, but they're already posting some, like I said, some of the laptops that will be on sale for Amazon Prime Day, and this sale will start on July the 12th. For those of you who may be starting to look for a laptop.
Stuart, like which B-Link makes mini PCs too. So you're talking about Brooklyn got the mini like which one you looking into?
Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah, Brooklyn asked which one earlier. You said the B-Link King or the B-Link Pro, the GS King or the Pro. Stuart, which one are you talking about? So maybe he'll post it in a minute what he's talking about.
No, Pro. Okay.
Okay, the Pro. Okay. So that'll be pretty yeah, let us know how you like it then if you want to get it, Stuart. And of course, if you have Verizon, then they have a deal. But never mind, that was for yesterday. I'm gonna say today only. They had a deal on the Optimus Quest 2 deal. They had a price cut for that
Hmm.
for only instead of it being $299, it was on sale for $269 for Earth Day for those who game or into getting their Optimus Plus. Who are to gaming like that. Just be careful. Let me see. The Pro does the same thing. The only difference is that it doesn't have the storage captivity. Okay. So, okay, the Pro does the same thing, but it doesn't have as much storage as the other one, as the GTV King.
Hmm.
So just make sure you keep that in mind if you're looking for something with more of the storage. Just so you know. Also, let me see. Wait a second. So once again, I want to remind everybody, if as far as the telegrams and different things like that, you will have to check in the description or you have to check after the show in the comment section because YouTube no longer allows you to post that in the chats anymore. You only can post like YouTube, and that's it. Friendly ads. Friendly TV adds Curiosity Stream for full demand collection. So yeah, Curiosity Stream is like a more of a like sci-fi-ish like streaming service. Um, but Friendly TV is finally streaming. Is streaming service with 15 channels. It's a $5.99 a month. It includes homework channels, inspiration, up TV, gaming TV show network, streaming Curiosity streams, the Weather Channel, the Outdoor Channel, BBTV, the World of Fishing Network, and Channel Pixel and Baby First and QVC. Which Curiosity stream normally starts at $2.99 a month. And Friendly TV will be $5.99 a month if you want to add all of them in together. The yearly package is $7.99 to $9.99 a month if you want the HD quality with additional of DHR. And that will also be posted in the Southern Telegram group.
Oh dang, it's unavailable, huh?
What's unavailable?
GS King Cord Tilted Dial on Amazon.
Oh, wow. That is crazy. You saying it's unavailable. AT&T lost 620,000 video subscribers in QI in 2021. Says AT&T in its first quarter earnings Tuesday morning lost 620,000 video customers that normally includes from DirecTV, Uverse, AT&T TV, and AT&T Extended quarterly. It says the company shut down at AT&T TV um, in January, merging with AT&T. Second, this pop-up is coming. After the merge, they had raised their prices, and now and had AT&T now DirecTV plans more of a lineup of their pricing due to TPG deal at AT&T now results in so they no longer get specific numbers with AT&T now. So yeah, they lost quite a few customers basically. They lost 620,000 subscribers on their
Hmm.
video side. So as far as with their cable, they lost quite a few people. So do you have anything you want to say about that?
Well, uh, the loss of subscribers definitely shows a point of the product not living up to their standards. That's one case. It happens. Frequency he got his from Bangoods. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you might want to check out Banggood as far as on that GS King and stuff. And the price may have been cheaper than it was on Amazon anyway. On Banggood, when you check it out on there, sure it's much cheaper. Discovery's new deal with Sony Picture means Spider-Man um, can head to Disney. So I guess the new Spider-Man will be heading to Disney.
Hmm.
Sony Pictures announces a merge deal today with Disney Plus that includes the streaming service, has the rights to Sony Pictures, new theatrical releases, the early Spider-Man film, and the deal to open to join other Marvel superheroes on Disney Plus streaming service. So, what do you think about that? Disney picking up Sony's pictures.
It's a major win plus for Disney. I mean,
Make
it's
sure you pay that $30 when Spider Man come out.
oh well, like, we won't be paying
Disney
$30.
Plus to watch it.
I won't be. Well, I
You want
speak
to
for
watch it
me.
on Disney Plus? It's gonna be,
Hey,
it's gonna be
guys.
$30 if you want to watch it at home.
For
And you don't
educational
want to go to
purposes,
the 30, and you don't want to go to the movies, then that'll be $30.
I'm not paying
Hey, you get to watch it for a
jack.
whole month over and over and over again for at least a month, I think.
Yeah, you can watch it over and
Reread it.
over again. You know, for free. That's an option
um,
too.
uh, at any rate, Disney Plus will have it. I'm pretty sure it was come out. You get your choice to watch it at the theater or at or on Disney Plus for a lot of cord cutters.
Or your own server.
Hmm. Yes. Also, in celebration of Earth Day, um, They have some free titles out in celebration of Earth Day, which is Bugs, Natural Little Superheroes, Carbon, uh, Nation, Catch a Killer, The Mystery of Sable Island, China's Hidden Monkeys, Cosmos, A Space Time Odyssey, Possible Worlds, Earth Day, Love of Nature, March of the Penguins, Makita, the Lion Queen, Our Nature, Call to the Wild, Shark Island, Terra Antarctica, Water Life, Wildlife Icons, and Wonderland Arctic. So those are some of the new shows or whatever they've added to Tubi in celebration of Earth Day. Also, they say most customers subscribe to four or more streaming services. The average customer subscribe to at least four or more streaming services. Do you agree?
Yeah, I can see that because not everything is on one particular streaming service that you may want to watch. So I can see how uh, streamers would want to subscribe to multiple ones.
People getting free love. Yes, yes, and quitting. Yes, Carl.
Yeah,
hmm Yeah, I can see that too because I don't know. Maybe I can get my all in one at the Disney Plus bundle. Because the Disney Plus bundle, you get Hulu, you get Disney Plus, and then if you're a sports person, that's all one streaming service all together under the Disney umbrella. And then after that, maybe I just
Mhm.
need one more. I don't know.
Well, yeah. If you're going that route, you're going to need.
If I got Amazon, if I got a Fire device, I just need Amazon Prime. There you go. Then I need two then, right?
Hmm.
But yeah. But most people do subscribe to, I guess, at least four streaming services. But like we say, you got to be careful because it can't add up. If you're going to Disney, then you're going to if you're going individual, then you're going to Discovery Plus, and then you're going to HBO, or if right now Showtime, if they have something out, you're going to Showtime or any of these other people streaming services. It can add up, so make sure you find out that with your household and what it's adding up to be.
Yeah, and if you
Everybody.
find if you find that the cost is adding up and as you subscribing to more services, maybe it's time to look into an alternative. To have everything in one that you like, start your own, configure it, build it, however you want to call it. But it's gonna save you some money. But look into starting your own server.
hmm
It'd be worth it in the long run.
hmm Yep. Also, Sony may be adding a movie streaming to PlayStation Plus. Didn't they do something similar to that before? This is going to be called PlayStation Plus Video Pass.
To movie streaming.
Yes, it says Sony may be adding movie streaming to PlayStation Plus, and it's going to be called PlayStation Plus Video Pass. Um, it says Sony has confirmed a PlayStation Plus Video Pass exists. It will test in Poland, so it's not testing here. It has tested in Poland for a year. So over in Poland, it's already been testing. The streaming app will be available on the PlayStation Plus 4, PS4, and PS5 owners. And you must have an active PS Plus subscription. Also, users will access 15 movies and 6 TV show titles throughout the test year. And I guess if it's a success, it'll be everywhere else you want to be. So, what do you think about that? Good morning, Mac Daddy. How are you?
I mean, they're adding another service to the brand. I mean, don't really feel. I mean,
But didn't they have something similar to this a while back? Didn't they have a
um,
streaming service, or was that place?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
didn't they have a PlayStation
Um,
Plus before,
no, no, no.
or
What you're
movies?
referring to, what you're referring to, is PlayStation View.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
they
that's
had that, but like that was more on the IPTV end.
I guess so. And this is more on the VOD side.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, Mac Daddy, I know you're just peeking in, but if you're still here, could you post real quick? What is your favorite streaming device? Just matter to you for your household. What are your favorite go-to streaming devices? Um, so yeah. So what do you think about that concept then of PlayStation coming out with that, and it's only going to be available on the PS4? If right now they're testing it in Poland, but
Hmm.
they've been testing it for the last year, and they're thinking about it coming for everywhere else.
Well, here's the thing. Uh, PlayStation is also trying to make it to where
Like
to
Plex.
where you know where they're to go to, where you play your games on a platform. You know, watch your content. They're trying to make it so if you're under that umbrella, you don't have to go anywhere else. So
Hmm.
that's their platform. That's what they decide to do.
Hmm. For sure. They're trying to be the one-stop shop because we know the Plex is doing that. They've added the gaming. They have the well, you know what? They won't be completely one-stop if they don't add the other streaming to it. But I'm sure they're going to add that too. They're going to bring that back, especially if the VOD is if the VOD with the TV shows and the movies are a success. I'm pretty sure they're going to add that as well. So you'll be able to stream your latest shows and everything. You do everything right there in the PlayStation, genre. Brooklyn says PS5, yes. So yeah, that's something for those who game and want to watch their shows and stuff would be interested for love. HBO Max has added more subscribers um, than any other streaming service, according to IQ. It says made a name for itself in a short amount of time on the market, according to the data. Um, it is making a fast growth between its last quarter. Now, Amazon more than Amazon Prime Video. It says it's also on top spot for the two streaming services in the market with Disney Plus launching and CBS All Access. So it's trying to it's going for Disney Plus and Netflix heels. You know, and they're trying to beat out Apple TV as well. So they're slowly getting a lot of subscribers, and a lot of a lot of the top movies are coming out of HBO Max, or a lot of their wannabe top movies. I don't know so much about Wonder Woman, but a lot of movies come out at the box office. Is coming out at the box office simultaneously with HBO Max. If you think about it, Lately, a lot of
Yeah.
things you've been hearing is that you can either watch it on HBO Max or you can go to the theater, which most people are saying, yeah, I'll watch it on HBO Max on the PS6. You can do that now on PS6. Is there a PS6? Or did you mean PS5? Oh, PS5. Okay. But I said, wow, is there a PS6, Brooklyn? That's breaking news. You may need to do a show and break the news on the new PS6. Are you a beta tester for PS6? I don't know. Maybe he was a beta tester. He was spilling some tea about being a beta tester, right? Also, Roku will launch Roku Originals with QB content. So just a minute.
Oh the PS5. I haven't. I may not get that until sometime next year, maybe 2 years down the line. You just need to have the titles. It needs to have the software, the first party software. In that case, in order for me to invest in it, um, just not sold on it at the moment. Plus, I just can't have it just sit around. And I'm not the type to buy it, sell it, buy it again. When I get it, I wanted to have the appropriate software so that I can keep going back to it.
Okay. Okay. Um. So anyway, oh, I'm sorry. Are you finished? I don't know what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, as soon as you came back, I finished up.
Oh, okay. It says PS5 is fire. Okay. Yeah, I know it. I know Ken talked. That's well,
Mhm.
he's talking about thinking about cutting the cord. I might breaking it, getting it maybe, but I know a lot of people who has the PS5 absolutely loves it. So and I know Simi has it as well. So I know a lot of people, like I said, actually loves that PS5. Hmm. Now it says Verizon has lost 82,000 pay TV customers in 2021. So I forgot Verizon had a little streaming service, but they lost 82,000 subscribers on their pay TV. It says earnings came out Wednesday morning for Verizon Fios pay TV customers, and they lost 72,000 subscribers. And all of it goes to these streaming services. People are more and more um, going to these other little streaming services that's more affordable and not going with these main streaming services is trying to be similar to cable. Especially since the pandemic, people aren't working like they were before. And even if they are working because of the layoffs in the past and stuff, people just can't afford to do it like that. You know, they can't afford to be AT&T, regular AT&T, um, the made Comcast and all these other major cable companies. They need to come up with a way to be more affordable to people, or people are going to continue to leave them. You know,
Yeah.
hmm that's just the way it is. You know, Netflix now has 208 million global subscribers and will spend $17 billion on content in 2021. And they announced this Tuesday that they're going to be spending putting out another $17 billion on their latest content, on new content that's coming out because that's one thing they're good at doing, original content to keep people coming.
True. Yeah.
Because I remember, originally, you know, Netflix had everybody. They had Disney, they had, Sony, they had all the pictures and stuff. And then they were like, they start slowly easing to their own content because, people like Disney and was leaving. They was like, hey, we'll do our own streaming service. We don't need to stay under you, Netflix.
Hmm. They said they go their own way. That's exactly what happened.
Hmm. Good morning, Russell. Russell says, wait till football start. Till football start, might strike.
What's up, Russell?
So, Apple TV Ted Lasso gets renewed for a second season. So those of you who watch Ted Lasso, it got renewed for a second season. And then if you did have an Apple TV, the Siri remote just added some new features to its remote. And then there are rumors that the next generation Apple TV 4K is finally, they finally had unpacked their remote, like I just said, finally unpacked with more features. So those of you who are into, Apple TV that fit the Apple. So yeah. And I'll post this Apple TV news in MS7. So those of you could click on and read all the latest Apple TV because there's people that is in the Apple, their Apple products and stuff. And now finally the Food Network is now available on the Roku. So I guess it wasn't available before, but now it's finally available on the Roku. And you
Hmm.
know that you can get kitchen TV. I'm sorry, kitchen food kitchen TV. So it's the kitchen TV app. It's now available on the Roku. And also, starting back when the Roku lights were on sale for $17 and still through now, if you buy a Amazon device where it's the Cube, the 4K, or the Fire Stick Light, the Roku or the Cube, they do have a little pamphlet in your box that you can try kitchen TV for a year. So if you want to see what kitchen TV may have to offer, make sure you keep up with the date. You can try that out for a year. It is a little packet that comes in your device when you buy it. For those who might want to try food, the kitchen TV app for a year, you get it free for a year when you purchase a Amazon device, and it is available in their Play Store as well. I mean, not Play Store, but you know what I'm saying, in their App Store as well. Um, Also, Philo adds Crackle, Bloomberg TV, and Redrive to their lineup. So if you have Philo, Philo, then you can add Crackle, Bloomberg TV, and Revive. You can add them channels. It will be added to your lineup as well.
Hey, good morning, Johnny E. Yo,
Morning, Johnny E.
I
Rudy
just checked
Birds.
it.
Oh wow!
I
And for
just
those
checked
of
it.
you,
It's up.
mhm, those of you just joining, I know we don't have that much time, but if you don't mind, could you type in your favorite streaming device? And it doesn't matter to you what your favorite streaming device, your favorite streaming device for your household, what are your go-to devices that you use in your household?
Hey, good morning, Elias.
Good morning, Elias. How are you this morning? Um, and also, Sling TV is just $10 for the first month. So make sure after that 30 days that you cancel. And that's crazy that it's $10 for the first month. I mean, I could see if it was free and then it was $10 for so many months. But yeah, it's just $10 for the first month. And the offer includes DVR Plus, giving you 200 hours of storage. Then after that month, then it goes up to $35 a month. Okay, Elias says he uses the Buzz TV and NVIDIA Shield. Yes, I gotta break out my Buzz TV stick too. So that's the next device I'm gonna look at and see.
Well, you didn't.
Um,
What?
my goodness, you know I'm always so busy. You know that
Mm,
already. I have to
mm,
find time in my busy schedule.
right.
And for those of you,
I find time to do an unboxing.
listen, listen.
Okay. Hey, hey, hold up, man. Everybody that's watching, y'all tell Sharon to bring that Buzz video. She's talking about she got 5 times. Uh-uh.
Johnny E says I use Fire TV sticks and the Shield Pro. Okay, so those are Johnny E's go-tos, and a lot of people use the Shield. I see. I use the Shield, the Fire TV Cube, the Fire TV 4K, the TiVo, but mainly use Shield. So those are Shelly Shield's go-to devices that she uses and stuff. Um, Elias says the NVIDIA Shield should look out for the News Buzz TV 4900 is a beast. Okay, so we're definitely going to look out for that. Um, and then Mac Daddy says Fire TV box second gen. That is my, you know what, Mac Daddy, I was just talking about that earlier. How I just love that second generation box. I still have mine. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not selling it and stuff. People have asked me about that box. I'm like, nope, you better hope put it on sale again because I'm not getting rid of mine. Because that's the of all the Fire devices, and I like the 4K. Okay, I love my Cube. That's my next Fire device that I like the most is my Cube. But I still think out of all the devices, that second generation box is the best box that they've made because you can put it has that slot for the additional storage. You don't have to go through this, that, and the other hoop to add additional storage. You just put your SD card in there or your flash drive in there, and you can add additional storage. And that's why that is my favorite device out of all the Fire devices. It's
Oh,
because you
okay.
can add your own additional storage. That is my favorite. And if I see it on sale on Woot again, I will definitely post it in our MS7 Telegram because that is to me still the best device. But I noticed, Mac Daddy, did yours update? Because my second generation box did not update. And I was over a friend of mine, well, associate of mine, well, like my uncle, house the other weekend, and his second generation box did not update either. So did your box update? Because mine said it did not, that it didn't. It's just have not received the update yet. So I'm interested to know, have yours received the update yet? My other devices, my Cube and my sticks have received the update, but that box did not receive the update. And I wish they would resell that box or make another box similar to that with the storage in it because that was great. That was like, to me, the best of their boxes. And here is the site for the Buzz TV if you're interested in getting the Buzz TV.
Google took care of that quick.
Oh, yeah, they deleted it already. Oh, yeah, Brooklyn, unfortunately. Google has changed, so we're gonna have to read it from now on. Like if I'm at your show or you're at my show, We can't post our telegrams anymore. We can't post any websites or anything like that. The only thing we can post is each other's YouTube channels. That's it. But actually, I know you was at the show yesterday on Rojas. It kept doing that. And it's not just our genre, it's all different genres. Because I was on one of my favorite couponer shows. I was watching my Penniless show yesterday, and she was trying to post her link, have one of her mods post her link to go to the Penniless site, so you can get all the codes to get all the latest deals on the Penniless, and it kept disappearing just the same. So it's something in YouTube. It just has nothing to do with StreamYard, but I know people are going to be asking them on Sunday's show. Um, the StreamYard people, but yeah, it's something Google just started yesterday, because the day before I was modding Fire TV Sticks Tanya's show, and I had no problem. I was posting all her information and electrical entities information with no problem. But yesterday when I went to Rojas and Next Levels Beyond the Stream, every time I posted any of the links, unless I posted the YouTube channels, it disappeared. So you're either gonna have to they're either gonna have to look in the description, or you're gonna have to leave it in the comment section. I guess it won't disappear from the comment section. So yeah, they just maybe we got a letter. I'm gonna look on my YouTube mail and stuff saying that I'm pretty sure they sent everybody a letter about the changes, or they're about to send everybody a letter. So watch out for that letter about any of the changes that they've done. But yeah, nobody can do that anymore. You know how a few months ago, about 6 months ago, they stopped from posting on somebody's picture going to their YouTube channel. So now you can't post that for some reason, and I don't know why. Um, yes, the new interface, MacDaddy. That's what I'm speaking on. Have you got the received the new update to the new interface on your second on your box? Because I haven't received it yet on mine. Yes, but it does not update the interface will not come or update to it. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't. The new interface did not update on mine either. It just looks like it's always looked.
Oh, she said it's not on the list for getting the new interface.
Oh,
And
okay
that's
then.
really
That's
good.
why then. Oh, okay. Yeah, according to second batch is not on the list. Okay, so that's probably because they stopped selling it. That's why. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's why it's not on the list for getting a new interface. Because like I said, it has a regular update, but it did not receive the new interface because mine doesn't have the new interface on it either. So yeah, the NFL reputation is very high in the streaming industry. Besides, they are a computer graphic company. They have no problem with bonded with their products. Yep, yep. But also Maurice, like I was saying before you joined the chat, that you know, okay. I was saying before you joined the chat that I know a lot of people love the Nvidia Shield, a lot of people love their different devices, but the devices with the device that works into your home, which works best for your home. And if it is a higher device like the Nvidia Shield or whatever the product is, could be formula Nvidia Shield, the B Link King, those devices, if you have other family members involved, like a spouse or something, I would suggest getting together with your family, just like when you cut the cord, and say, hey, I've been looking at this device. I think this is interesting. Would you like to try this with your family? Because my thing is, and you know how I am with any device, if it's cutting into your bills, if it's cutting into your whatever the money you have, then I suggest you wait on the device. you know um get the device that's best for your house, you and your household, what best fits your budget, what best fits that you're going to use it, because it doesn't do any good for me to buy every device that's shown from all of us and it's just sitting here collecting dust. So my thing is, if you do choose to get whatever device it is, get the device that works for you and your family. You may try every device we suggest isn't the device that's going to fit your household. You know, like I like the Formula, I like the Chromecast, I like the Q. them three devices may not be for your household. You may say, hey, only the shield is for mine. I've saved enough money. I want to get the shield, and that's it. Yeah, the Chromecast with the new Google TV. Yes, yes. But what makes me like it? I just like the ease of use of it. Now that I've, with the effort, updated everything, I just like it. I just got used to using it, and stuff. I like the the way they set their different profiles, and I like the way they have the timer on it for your child and everything. And I just like it. It's just a very ease of use to me and stuff. I don't even hardly have to use a secondary keyboard much, or device and stuff. And I just like it. The ease of use of what I use for it. So I personally just like the way I navigate with it. And and stuff. And I like I like my Formula CC as well. I like all the formulas though. I like the Formula GTV. I like the Formula Z8. I like all of them. Same thing. Set up, the ease of use. That's what I look for. Yeah, it's not easy to use. I give mine away though. Well, maybe after the update, mine is easy. I just glide through mine like nothing. But at first I was kind of like, I just got it to compare to the original one. But well, actually, when I got it, um, and thank you, Pen. But when I got it, I
Oh,
just
no
really
problem.
wanted it to compare it to the original Chromecast to see what was so much different than that one. You know, yeah. Shelly Shell says she liked the Formula GTV, but I just, at first I was just like, yeah, I don't know. But then when I got to using it, I just kept using it, and I just actually liked it. It's easy of use to me. So yeah.
That's good.
hmm So like I say, uh, like at the end of the day, it's what fits your household, what you like, what's the affordability, and stuff. Because none of us shares your bills, shares your household, shares your pockets. So whatever works fits you in your household. That's to me, and that's my opinion on things and stuff. And with that, we're going to be getting ready to wind down the show. And Pierre, you want to tell me real quick before we wind down the show, what was for those who came in late, what was your go-to devices and why you picked them? And then we'll get ready.
Oh, PC for a variety of things. Dynalink, testing some new stuff out, streaming, and chill on the main TV. That's about it for me. Yep,
Okay.
it's about personal preference and options. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And stuff. And not saying that that it's not okay to try other products. Definitely try them, but always save your receipt. Because if it don't work for you, you could always take it back in exchange for what you like. And I don't care, like I said, I don't care if it's down to the Chromecast you use that to cast to your TV, the original Chromecast, the Roku, or the Formula, or the Nvidia Shield. Everybody's not gonna rock with the same device because every device don't work in your household. It's not good to get the device because somebody mentioned it and then it's not working for you and your household. Yes. So I believe smaller streaming devices would be more recognizable than any actual Android box. Yeah, yeah, and stuff. Yeah, you're right.
It comes
So,
down to your network too.
mm-hmm.
You gotta have solid network.
Right, right.
If you don't
Yes.
have a solid network, none of these streaming devices will benefit you because your network isn't good. So once you get that straightened out, then you can get any device, and it can cater to your needs.
So you don't think that I could probably use something as strong as a shield or a PC on AOL, like if I had AOL? Just kidding.
Come on now. We getting ready to get out of here, y'all. On that
Yeah, we're
note,
getting ready to wind down.
I ain't even gonna answer that one.
Yes. You've already answered it by your answer.
Yeah,
Yes, but yeah, this is just something to think about, and it's no shade, no tea to anybody else. Everybody else, like I said, every content creator in America, you could always learn when they're talking about stuff that's streaming and or stuff that's about whatever. You can learn something from everybody. But like I said, always see if it's the best option for you and your household and stuff. You know, if it doesn't work, then take it back. If it does, keep it. And on that note, you have anything you'd like to say?
oh yes, I wanted to thank the streaming community for coming out and supporting MS7 Morning Show. Everybody have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Be on the lookout for new content coming from myself potentially later on today. Do some stuff in the background. Um, yeah, everybody just take care and peace out.
Thank you, PN. Thank you, Blammo, for blessing the panel this morning. Thank you, Side Chat, for coming to show everyone coming out to the MS7 Morning Show. Without you, we wouldn't have a show. So thank each and every one of you for coming out and blessing the show today. And if you haven't on your way in or your way out, make sure you press that like, share, subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you'll get all the notifications for when we go live. And Lord's will, we will be having a show on Tuesday. So check us out Tuesday morning for our MS7 morning show. And today, don't forget to catch the next level. He'll be on probably this evening around 3:30. And also the butcher. We'll be doing streaming matters this evening at 5. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So on both shows, make sure you have your pen and pencil ready because their shows are very educational and you can learn a lot from them as well. So
Yes.
check out both of them shows. Next level show later this evening, and followed by the butcher's show. With that being said, you have a great weekend and peace. We are out.
Peace out.